What's going on, guys? In today's upload, we're going to be throwing some new fenders on the S13 and making this thing look all pretty and getting her right for some paint. So I've got a new set of fenders here that I picked up from some locals here in Jacksonville. This guy is dent-free, no dings, fenders haven't been rolled or beat on. It's got the little light here that's got all its clips. I just put my little guy on here for my front bumper, and it's got this portion of the fender itself, unlike my other fenders did. The previous owner decided, I guess, it looks better to cut these down here compared to having all of this. I don't know why, don't ask me, but the reason why I'm doing this is because these are much cleaner compared to these dented, beat up, jacked up fenders. So I was also able to lift my car about an inch or so in the front, so we're gonna see how it fits up with the stock fenders, and then if that fits all nice, I can throw my lip back on, my pig nose, and then get all of that back on the front of this car and make it look like a stock body car. Obviously I'll have side skirts, and I'll probably try to find a rear bumper or something because I'm kind of over that valence. But that is that. I just wanted to update you guys and show you real quick. We've got the fender off, and then I'm going to be throwing the new ones on, so we'll knock this out and I'll show you guys what it looks like after. Alrighty, guys, we got the fenders and the pig nose on the car, and it looks 10 times better. I love the way it looks now. It looks so freaking good. I'm obsessed with it. It looks so good. Now it's time for some paint. But in other news, I sold my G35. Oh yeah. As a new owner, he just bought her, put some 370Z wheels on it. I kept my Infinity Rays, but she's going bye-bye. See you later. We're gonna paint this one and then maybe pick up another little daily or something. We'll see what's going on. But yeah, just want to let you guys know and show you the car. It looks so much better. I'm so happy. Goodbye, ugly, raggedy fenders. Goodbye. Look at all the bird crap on the window. Right? Opening scene. Bird crap on the window. We are in the man van. We are on the road again. There's a nice Mishimoto radiator back there. You're probably wondering what the heck's going on. I always say this in all my videos when I'm doing something random because I don't tell you guys what I'm doing ever because I never know what I'm doing. But we're going to pick up some BCs from my buddy AJ down kind of in Orlando. It's like Orlando Winter Park area up there. He's got a little shop and stuff, and he does a bunch of work. And he got a set of BCs off a car. It was in an accident or something, wrecked while it was drifting, so one of the coilovers is beat, but they're like brand new, and 2 fronts and then 1 rear. It's good. I'm gonna give him like $350, $400 for them, and then I'm gonna have new adjustable nice coilovers up front because I don't know, I'm just kind of over my CX Racing ones, along with the annoying like seized coilover. It's like somewhat it just takes a lot of work to adjust it. I want to adjust it, you know, quickly and easily. So that's what we're going to do. Let me put my seatbelt on. Whee! I don't really have anything else for you guys. We're just gonna run down there, grab these coilovers, but I wanted to update you, show you in the video so you guys can, you know, follow along on what's going on. Once we get down there, I'll maybe film a little bit of his shop. If he's got something cool, I know he's got 2J Cressida, so maybe he'll fire the thing up or show us that. Yeah, that's about that, guys. I'll see you down there. Alright, what's up, guys? So, I'm checking in with you guys at a gas station, like usual. My buddy moved shops, and he's partnering with somebody else, and they had a couple projects that they were kind of private, and they didn't want to film. And they were like customer stuff and just being particular. But anyways, these are the coilovers here. Some BC racing coilovers. They are the BR type. As you guys can see, they are just about brand new. I mean, he had put them on the car and ran it 1 pass, and then I guess had an accident or something and damaged the one, so now I have these 3. I bought them for the fronts. I really wanted the front coilovers. I needed some front coilovers to mess with the adjustability, but I might be able to get a hold of a 4th one for the rear. My buddy Corbin, he works for a company, and he might be able to get them at retail for me. And we also got a dual core Mishimoto there, and that's just the crank. We picked up the stuff from the engine shop. But we're cleaning out the van, just cleaning up some stuff up. We're gonna grab some drinks, and then we're hitting the road, heading back home. And then tomorrow, I'll probably, whoa, it fogged up, sorry guys, hold on, sorry about that. So tomorrow we'll probably install those, flush out my cooling system, get some coolant, install that radiator, just prep up and get ready for Black Friday. So I'll see you guys when I get back to the house because it's going to be a boring, dark drive and there's no point, so see you guys there. Alright guys, we are back at the garage. I've got the old CA here. This is the gold one that was in the engine or in the car beforehand. She's up on the stand. I just throw her all back together. You know, I wanted to do the whole bore, the whole 9 yards, but that's holding off. But we got that, so I'm going to assemble that. Got that to do. And then we got to throw the radiator in, and then the front BCs. That'll be tomorrow. So we don't really have much for the video for tonight other than just kind of cleaning up the garage and all that good stuff. So I'll just check in with you guys tomorrow when we install the BCs and kind of just get that front ends cleaned up. So see you guys then. It's the following day, and we are working on the 350Z a little bit, and then just cleaning up the garage. Winston right now, he is trimming up the front of the cross member, which is nothing too crazy. I think you guys might get the point. We'll just show you the finished product, but pretty simple. But he's just cutting out the front so that way the radiator will sit back in here. We're trying to use a KA CA radiator because it's both fitted up on this side. That way we can just funnel that small little guy right there, cut that neck off and funnel it right to it. And then same thing with the bottom side. It's got a hose coming off, so he's just messing with that. And then I am putting this other CA, the gold one, back together. That way I can just have all these parts assembled in one area and I don't have bolts and random odds and ends just kicking around. And yeah, nothing crazy guys, nothing crazy at all. Got a little bit of anti-seize on here, but throw the crank sprocket back on, put the head studs back in there, head gaskets, drop the head on, just, you know, make it look like a full intact motor. That way I have all my parts together. And then lastly, a few things here. Got the new air compressor. This is a new addition. Got a nice 25-foot rubber hose there with a nice little inline filter for the water separator and such. And then we got a little gun. Nothing crazy, just to lay down like some, you know, single stage, probably white, black, red, something basic for the 240. And then I've got myself a DA. Picked up both of these guys from the pawn shop for super cheap. This is $189 at Harbor Freight, on sale for $150, but we got it for $120. We also got the hose super cheap. That's $25 or $15, and we got it with a $10 coupon. And the gun was $25. We got that for a $10 coupon, or it was $10. It was $25 marked down to $15, and then with the coupon it was $10. Same thing with that. So we got those super cheap. Shout out to Winston. He did the little coupon searching while I was doing some shopping for all the fittings and all of this nonsense that we needed to, you know, get on there before we mess with any paint. But yeah, we got that guy there. The BCs, I'm gonna put some anti-seize on those guys. Same thing with this rear one, because that one's probably just gonna be hanging out for a little while, and that's about that. I don't know if I showed you guys the new shop light. It's a Husky 5000 lumen LED. Just got it in here to kind of help, even though we have these roof lights here. This just helps a little bit more. So I'll check in with you guys shortly here after he gets this thing all finished up. Hopefully he doesn't cut his arm off or something. So we're out here putting in the radiator in the S13. I've got kind of just flushing out right now, cleaning out the engine itself. Got a little bit of just cleaner additive in there, nothing crazy, just some stuff I picked up from Advanced Auto. And we're just letting it run here, just flushing out the water. You guys can see it's pretty clean, pretty clear. Just let it run for a couple more minutes, and then I'll bolt that hose back up. I got some coolant and stuff in the garage. We'll pour that in there and get it going. After this, guys, I'm gonna throw my BCs on and get this thing lifted up just a little bit more, and I'm gonna talk to my buddy about getting in alignment sometime this week or maybe next week, and I think we'll be about ready to go to the drift event. So I've got the car pulled over here. Everything has been bled with the cooling system. That's all good to go. It's got a dual core in here. Got the fan back on there. Everything's looking good with that. And right now I'm putting on my new BC type BR. Got this guy right here. I've just put some anti-seize inside the threads. That way if I ever need to adjust them. But yeah, the BR type coilovers here for the S13. Getting this guy on. Got them adjusted. And raise the front up a little bit more. That way I don't rub up and damage these new fenders here. They're pretty clean. They don't have any dents or dings in them. So I want to keep them that way. And plus we're going to be prepping to paint, you know, with the new tank and gun and stuff. So I want to keep these guys looking good. That way we can put this car one color and make her nice and pretty again, because she's looking pretty rough. If you guys don't agree. Aside from the engine bay, that looks great. I'm digging that. Oh yeah. But anyways, it's all taken out over here. Got my old ones. These guys, they rode great, but this one just wouldn't adjust. As you guys can see, this lockout ring's like all on the bottom side, and actually no, this one adjusts. I think it's this one that won't adjust. Yeah, it's this one. This one's all jacked up, so I can't get any more height out of it, and I really needed to go up a little higher. And I'm just gonna figure out about my rear end. Those, I mean, they ride great. You know, don't get me wrong. They drifted great. They rode great. They were nice and stiff, and they worked great when the car was really low. So I'm not complaining about them. Just wish I could get a little more height out of them. You know, when I'm adjusting with this angle and trying to push my drifting a little bit more. But I might lower the rear just a tad bit. Nothing crazy. And then after that, we're gonna hit up my buddy David and try to get this thing on the alignment rack, and then look into getting some new front tires for some front grip. And then yeah, man, we'll be about ready to go to the drift event, aside from making her look pretty. So let me get this guy threaded back up here and measuring it out. All I'm doing is sliding this guy up, this collar. I'm not messing with any of the spring rate, any of these guys. I'm just measuring the height from here to the bottom, well, I guess the top of this collar. I've got it at about 2 1/4 right now on this guy, from the top of this ring right here to the base of the collar, or the top of the collar, whatever you want to call it. But, oh, sorry, about 2 1/4 is what I've got. So we'll see how that looks. I've also hammered some of this stuff in. I'm gonna do the same on the other side before I put the coilover in. Get all this stuff pushed out of the way, because I've noticed that it's rubbed up a lot. And plus I want to push this harness over and just kind of clean up the bay a little bit more, or well, the wheel well. And yeah, we'll be set. So I'll check in with you guys when I'm about to install this guy real quick. So this is a couple days later. I totally forgot to update you guys when I got the coilovers all thrown in the car and everything set up.